Pete, similarly, in terms of the work that is done there at Tyndall House and your observation of the entire field, and also from a different geographical context, does this conversation fit the churches that you know there in Great Britain?
Yes, I think everyone needs to get really deeply into the Word, and the pastor, the shepherd, needs to feed the sheep. And I think in an increasingly education-dominated world, I mean, more and more people have education to a higher level, in terms of qualifications. It's very hard for that person to feed people insights from the Word which they couldn't have otherwise, or to be able to control and say, this is a good way of looking at things, this isn't, if they haven't got some further resource in terms of their ability to look in a deeper way. So I do think that the shepherd needs to be able to do that, partly in order to be able to shoot down wrong ideas. I mean, if one of your congregants comes along and says, I heard that such and such is what it really says, and be able to say, no, that isn't right. To be able to use the commentaries, to be able to follow theme words through. And I think it doesn't matter. Some people won't get to the point where they're reading the Greek on its own. They'll be using an interlinear or a Bible program. That's fine. But just that they do want to follow things as closely as they can. So they'll be looking at several English translations. They'll be looking at the original. And I think that's all part of a good preparation.